Buddy, Weston Nelson here from the Crypto Cave. I am here live, 7:45 Central Standard Time with my friend and business associate, Mr. Trading Nichols. We wanted to get on and talk about some critical legislation that is being discussed everywhere, factually incorrect in a lot of places. And we just wanted to point out some important details that if you are in the crypto ecosystem, it's important that you're aware of. So this will be kind of quick and short to the point. Anything you wanted to add to that, David?
No problem. Just be aware that if you're part of a crypto community like Crypto Cave, you are going to have the latest and greatest technology to help you with bots, to help you with your trading, fundamentals, technicals. We've got all here to help you out.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And also should add, it goes without saying, we've got it everywhere, but, nothing that we discuss is financial advice. You always need to make sure that you're knowing that you're making your own decisions. That's the way it works in crypto. You're not, we're not financial advisors, and we do not intend to be, but we're here to help educate, and we want to help make sure the correct information gets to the right people who are looking for it. So on that note, somebody pointed out today something that was talked about by some YouTubers that was very incorrect, and we got to talking, and we're just like, this is the problem with this is, it's like, well, what's true, what's not, who do you go to, right?
Right.
And so that's ultimately what led us here. And I've got my screen pulled up to somebody who's, I'd say, probably one of the most influential people, Jake Chervinsky. Can you see that on Twitter?
Yeah, I can see the Twitter.
Okay. And so just, well, why don't you give the overview of kind of what I'm trying to say is
sure. The overview of what we've got going on. The overview of what we've got going on is the Senate is working to push out a must-pass bill, infrastructure bill, and I realize here at the Crypto Cave we're apolitical, but when it comes to crypto, I think we can all agree that what's best for crypto is best for us as traders, holders, stakers, miners, what have you. And it looks like a lot of that negative legislation has gone through. It looks like that we have a lot of people that are pushing back and saying, hey, that's impossible. This bill does not work against every person. And it looks like one of the updates for our benefit is broker was very clearly defined in the bill to not include node stakers, miners, and different things that are critical to the infrastructure of crypto, where it's impossible for them to 1099 everything they do, for example. It just doesn't work.
Well, like you just said, I know for nodes to initiate 1099. I mean, when I read that, I was like, this has got to be a joke, right? So yes, I'm echoing your point. You're spot on. It's impossible.
Perfect. So what is some of the great stuff we got off of someone on Twitter that we're going to definitely credit for doing all this research for us today?
Well, a couple things. I don't know where exactly you're going with that. I think I have an idea. So I'm looking at a specific tweet now. Do you want me to go into this PDF or?
Yeah. Well, share what he said about it first. It breaks it down simple. You can go to the PDF after that if you like.
So here's what's important to understand. What's happening now is that the bill will go to the House. Okay, so they're in recess until September 20th. So 40 days, or month and a half from now, about a little less than. And we do not know if we will have the ability to make amendments or not. TBD. That's what.
But we can still try. We can still reach out to our representatives and give them phone calls. And in the community, I shared something I got from Kraken actually a tool to help you call your specific senators And
Yeah,
that
I saw
campaign
that.
got 40,000 calls to the senators, and at least 3 of them came from my house. So
Did it really get? It got 40,000.
yeah,
That's, I mean,
40,000. And remember, it's like leverage. Okay, so when you
that's
share,
fantastic.
when you call them, they figure there's a bunch of other people who didn't have time to call. So your vote gets way beyond a count of one in these situations.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Here, I'm trying to pull up the. I'm trying to find that to see if is it just on their handle that they, because that would be
Oh no,
useful
that's
for
something I learned
everybody.
elsewhere.
Oh,
That
okay, okay,
because I've been supportive of different initiatives with senators and congressmen and stuff before, so I understand how it works.
okay, gotcha. So well, and then the other thing that I wanted to point out was I think it was Jake Chervinsky who he obviously is very much in, I'd say, the most knowledgeable, one of the most knowledgeable people of what's going on. He's on Twitter. He's tweeting about this all the time. Follow him.
Yeah,
You
thank
know,
him for the research and understand. We're not just going off of his research. We checked into a lot of other places. We just found that he discussed it in the most condensed way that can get you to the point very quickly.
yes, and here's what I wanted to pull up. He also asked that. Let's see. He also asked something about the importance of, I think what he's getting at is being a united front in crypto. Right? Do you recall one of the organizations? I want to pull up on the Twitter.
Sure. Go ahead and keep sharing with information he put out, and I'll find the organizations that we can ask people support rather than create a new one, so that we can make the voice that's already loud louder, instead of kind of washing down the effectiveness by trying to start another
That's
organization.
exactly what I mean. This is one of them.
I
I'm
found all
now
5
finding
if you
it.
want me to say it.
Yeah,
We
I
and
have
we
all
can
5
put it
pulled
in
up
the
here.
description, but it's
Oh
got
yeah, yeah. We will.
Blockchain Assassin or Blockchain Association. I'm sorry, blockchain spelled ASSN for the association at the end. Sorry, played too much Assassin's Creed. I got Coin Center at Twitter. Fight for the EFTR at EFF and at fund_DeFi. These are the groups that are saying he's in support of to
Oh,
try
here we go.
to help with good crypto regulation, because bad regulation is terrible. Good regulation is, well, not terrible.
Yeah, like I've always kind of maintained. I don't think that crypto is full of like the libertarian freedom. Okay, some regulation I think is reasonable and necessary. Some may disagree with me on that, but I think we need to protect lots of people, because there's a lot of scams that happen, and I've seen a lot of people lose their money. So it's good, but it's not good when it's rushed. And this is back to the point I think we made yesterday or day before. We said Elon Musk made a good point about this. Let's not be hasty of pushing through regulation. And I've got the people up here that Jake is saying, here are 5 great policy orgs. Are you able to see that?
It's a little bit tiny for me, so feel free to jump into it, because I'm on like the preview screen here.
How's that?
It's real big for me. Awesome.
So the point of this again is that as a, let's call it, what do we call ourselves, into the crypto ecosystem? Here, like we've launched our business, the Crypto Cave, which is a community designed, a virtual community designed for traders, enthusiasts, people who believe in this technology to empower all kinds of good things around the world. Decentralization has so much power, not just making money. That's important, and trading profitably is important. But if that resonates with you, that's what we're about. And what he's saying here is, don't be divided, be united. These organizations, they already exist. So, let's stand behind them. And the point that we were making is we still have time to actually make an impact. Did I
sure. Yeah, you do that very well. So typically what I do on other things that I will not talk about to keep the crypto cave outside of any other politics is I look at different organizations that support my goal. And if one resonates with me more, I'll be supportive of a specific one. And if I have time and energy and resources, I can be supportive of more than one. So, click your way through these things, figure out which one resonates with you, and see if you can follow them and retweet the stuff that you particularly agree with, maybe get involved and make some comments. And it's amazing how much social media can impact things, and hopefully for the good.
So much. And I think that you said something, I don't know if it was pre live or on a voice call we had today about, the business or whatnot, but you said that because I was kind of playing devil's advocate. I was like, I really don't have an impact. And you were like, no, each person that takes an action, like with the Kraken link or something, that it's like leverage. The more people that do it, it multiplies in its power.
Absolutely. Because you remember, not everyone's going to call. Not everyone's going to call. So if a bunch of people call and more people call on one side than the other, that just represented our nation to that senator and how he thinks or she thinks their constituents are thinking. And then our calls and our concerns with them really do count.
Frank Chaparro, I don't know who this is, director of news at the blog.
Do you like his thought?
Well, it sounds, I posted something in our crypto community that sounds actually.
Yeah, you said you were guessing the very small amount of senators probably understand what they're talking about when we complain about this. But if with 40,000 calls, do you think they're going to get a little more educated, Weston?
I would think so. I would think they'd be forced to.
If you don't keep up with your constituents, they might fire you at the next election.
Exactly. So yeah, it's changed my perspective on that. And, to tie this into the crypto cave, where, our community lives, obviously we're getting news about this kind of all day, really.
Yeah, we are. It was kind of overwhelming today, but we sorted through the noise so we could put out this video and help you guys understand if you don't have the time to look into it yourself.
Yeah, and then on that note, I was going to add to something that I thought of. Unless you have anything else to add, or there's any questions,
I'm good. See. What you got for us? I'm all ears.
Okay. Look like we took care of the questions. The hardware wallets, the biggest brand, Ledger, right? Well, there's Ledger, Trezor, and Cold Card's the best, but Ledger.
Yes, right? Of course.
Yeah. I have many ledgers, but I remember when I ordered my first one, I noticed on there was something like engraved or fine detail in a different language, and I don't remember what it was. I do know that it was in French, and I looked it up, and it stood for strength in numbers. And I remember just like being like, wow, that got me so pumped up. Because that's really what crypto in a large way is about, is community and strength in numbers. And so to bring this all home, that's what we are for in the crypto cave. That's our community. That's our strength that we can provide. And then as an ecosystem, there are so many smart people and capable people who are working on the bleeding edge of technology and crypto, who can do a lot of incredible things to make our world a better place, in addition to being profitable. So strength in numbers.
Absolutely. When it comes to business, it's just like we were talking about last night. There's always going to be people that are just focused on money. But at least you and me, and I believe Hawk as well, I don't want to speak for him, but I believe when he for sure he agrees that we do good and we make profit rather than just focusing on making profit, because it has to have purpose. I have a hard time standing behind something that doesn't have purpose. And by the way, our partner Hawk Spirit Waver did get in the comments, and he said that, talking about the Senate, I called, my wife called, sister-in-law called. Every voice matters when it comes to influencing these politicians. 100% fire, Hawk.
Fantastic. Yeah. I'm glad I do see that now. I'm glad he said that. No, that's fantastic. And I need to do the same and make everybody that I know aware of it. Well, I try to, as much as I can on Twitter and whatnot, but
we're growing a brand new community. It's okay. We share it with our community to communicate and make the call. And I'm sure we've amplified your voice already, even if you didn't make the call yourself, Weston.
Yeah, well, obviously I will be, but beside the point. Anyways, we just wanted to get on here, share this, again, because today the challenge, living today, the challenge is not getting information; it's getting the right information. You are inundated with an information fire hose because you live in the information age. So where you go to get your data and your information is of the utmost importance. That's kind of what I would leave us at tonight, unless you had anything else to add.
Okay, I have a little quick something.
Yeah.
If we provided you any value at all, be sure to hit like. If you loved it, share this out, make a difference.
Yes.
And if while you're at it, if you want to come back and see more, crypto is always very timely. Be sure to subscribe to us and catch us next time. We know we'll keep adding value to your trades, to your day, and to our impact with the world in crypto. So
yes, very well said. Yeah, please do subscribe, hit the notification. Crypto is time sensitive. I don't think that applies almost anywhere as much as it does crypto. And then be sure to, if this is added value to you, give us a try in the Crypto Cave. What we're about is kind of everything we've talked about here tonight. And we do offer a completely free trial for you to come see what we've got. If it will improve your trading and your overall understanding of the industry and where things are headed. So that's all I had for you. I think we are all set, and we'll be back with more good, fresh content for you, whether on regulation or, typically we like to talk about trading, but this is big stuff,
there's a little bit of an opportunity today in the market. It's a little bit up and down, but it looks like it doesn't look like this worrisome bill has been very bearish to the market at all. Lots of things on fire, lots of ways to make money, and let's close it out. We're on a high.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm also going to add, you can still make money in a bear market if you.
Guaranteed. We can help you learn that as well, for sure.
So keep that in mind. But yeah, we want to be pro crypto as much as we can. So anyways, that was all. Thank you for tuning in. We hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. And again, join us in the Crypto Cave, and we'll be back with more content soon.
Thanks. Trade safe.
Thanks. Bye.